I'd like to thank the speaker for the comprehensive report, and I would like to point out several aspects based on it. Ukraine is deeply concerned that Russia is forcibly vaccinating Ukrainian citizens in Crimea with its Sputnik V vaccine. The World Health Organization expected to decide on Russian vaccine Sputnik V only at the end of the first half of 2021. Thus, it's currently not licensed vaccine. The report emphasizes that regulatory bodies in charge of assessing and authorizing vaccines against COVID-19 should be independent and protected from political pressure. Unfortunately, we cannot state the same about Russia. Let me remind you that the report also calls on member states to ensure high-quality trials, but Russia refused to conduct a full test of its vaccine Sputnik V. And it didn't pass the third stage of the clinical trials and so-called prospective placebo-controlled study. Only after this stage, we may be sure about the effectiveness and safety of the vaccine or the absence of severe side effects. Vaccinations with a vaccine that has not passed this stage can lead to unforeseen consequences for human health. Citizens of Ukraine living under temporary occupation are forced to undergo these vaccinations with an unverified vaccine. If public sector workers refuse to do that, they will face dismissal. Proportionately, the share of Crimean Tatars working in the fields of healthcare, education, and transport is significantly higher than the other peoples in Crimea. Accordingly, it is the Crimean Tatars, as the indigenous people of Ukraine, who are more likely to be vaccinated with Sputnik V than others. According to the media, vaccination in Crimea began on December 15, 2020. Russia plans to vaccinate 60% of the population in 2021. Thus, by the end of February, they will have delivered 84,000 doses of vaccine to Crimea. I would like to emphasize that in general, the situation with COVID-19 in Crimea is critical. The occupation authorities distort statistics. There is a lack of essential medicines. The number of COVID-19 cases is growing, and Crimean residents often are denied of testing for COVID-19. The situation where there is a need to wait for an ambulance for more than 24 hours are quite common. In general, it is difficult to predict the health of consequences of forced vaccination policy for the residents of the temporarily occupied Crimea. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me give the floor